Hi, I'm Abby.
And I'm Teresa.
And today we're going to show you how to make the viral TikTok trend that's feta pasta.
Let's get started.
We were scrolling through TikTok and kept seeing the viral feta pasta recipe that so many people were doing, and we had to try it for ourselves.
In order to complete the sauce in this recipe, you need basil, oregano, tomato, feta cheese, olive oil, and salt, and garlic.
First, take a medium-sized pan or any pan proportional to the amount of pasta you're making, and using olive oil spray the pan to make sure it's not sticky.
Next, wash your tomatoes. We used orange and red to give ourselves a variety.
Now place the tomatoes into the pan and evenly distribute them throughout. Next, place the block of feta in the middle of all the tomatoes and directly into the pan.
Next, evenly drizzle the extra virgin olive oil on top of the tomatoes and the feta.
Next, sprinkle oregano on top of the feta, olive oil, and tomatoes to give it a nice, flavorful taste.
Next, add 2 cloves of garlic, or these frozen garlic squares that we had in our freezer.
Use kosher sea salt and sprinkle it on top. To make sure that you don't put too much, you can sprinkle it in your hand first and then pour it from your hand directly into the pan.
Next, use some of the basil to sprinkle on top of the feta and the tomatoes, and leave some for the end.
Now the sauce is complete and ready to go in the oven. Set the oven to 400 degrees and place the pan into the oven. Then cook it for around 35 minutes.
While the sauce is cooking in the oven, it's time to cook the pasta.
Fill up a pot of water and pour salt into it. Then heat the water until it boils. That's how you know it's time to put the pasta in. Pour the pasta into the pot. Once the pasta is done cooking, take it off the stove and pour it into a strainer to get all of the water out. There may be a lot of steam, but that's normal. When the 35 minutes is up and the sauce is done cooking, take the pan out of the oven. And be careful because it will be hot, so use oven mitts or towels. You will know that the sauce is done cooking when it is sizzling like it is in the video. And when it's done, you must mix it together until there is a consistent blend throughout.
After stirring the sauce, add the pasta and mix all of it together.
Now add basil as your finishing touch and you're done. Enjoy your feta pasta creation.
In general, I think it's a fun trend that can help people have fun during the pandemic.
I like the TikTok food trends because they're satisfying to watch and they give me a good idea of what food to make.